Fabi, needless to say, you've had a very tough tournament so far. You must have been pretty devastated after the 2 losses in a row. What was your mindset coming into today?
Yeah, I mean, those were really bad games. I mean, most of my games in the tournament were bad. So I thought maybe just to play one normal game would be nice. And I'm not sure if it was a good game, but at least it was a very big step up from the previous rounds.
You seemed to be torturing him at some point. It looked like you had, like he had a draw. You're thinking it could be a draw, but let's torture him a little bit and get him down on the clock. Did you see this idea that you eventually played coming far off?
I don't remember exactly when I spotted this sack. At some point I realized that it's a fortress, and then, yeah, it was probably like 10 moves back that I was trying to find the most accurate way to do this. And I thought it can't be winning, but there was no risk. And I was actually really surprised because when like way back, I thought that, I put my bishop on f6, bishop on h7. I think we were both looking at this sort of fortress like 20 moves prior and just moving around waiting to get it. And I thought that, I'll play, like e5, bishop f7, or at any moment, like we had in the game.
So a lot of dancing around before we finally get this position. All right.
Well, here his king is on, I think if it's on e8, then I'd have no ideas. Mm-hmm. But it's on this side, so suddenly sacrifices become viable because his king is so far away from everything.
And by now you've seen the idea.
Yeah, I had seen it a bit in advance. I just wanted to calculate it because once we get here, he'll start to calculate it. And I wanted him to be low on time and to not have time really to look at the position after king c5.
So that was intentional on your part, to get him down on the clock?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's winning, so the best chance is that he's in time trouble and that I have a bit more time.
So I just want to direct answer the question. You did want him to get into time pressure before you went for it?
I mean, I can answer this for this game and for all other games. I'm happy when my opponents are in time pressure, yeah.
Well, it wasn't quite the question, but I'll leave you alone on that one. So now he's in time pressure and you start to look at it. Did you see did you still think it had to be a draw?
I assumed it's a draw. I mean, I have one pawn for the piece. It's actually surprising that it's as difficult for him as it is. But I didn't see a clear way to draw, which was, I figured that was already a good sign. That at least he has to find some tough moves. His king is very bad. His pawns are all falling. I assume there's a draw, but I don't know exactly where.
Right here, the engine gives a study-like draw after knight e4 and c5.
Yeah, c5 I thought, so bc.
And then here it gives king f7 as the drawing move.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at knight d2, but that looked winning. Yeah, king f7 I didn't consider. But e6? King e7, yeah?
I think g5 was the main move, and now knight d2.
Yeah, it's really difficult for black.
Yeah, to find those moves is like good luck.
Exactly. That was what we felt too, Fabi. I mean, practically speaking, you take no risk, right?
Right, no risk.
Yeah, there's no risk.
There's no risk. And
at the end, you under-promoted to a bishop. Usually the computers give that as the best move because it gives up the least amount of material. Is that why you did it?
No, I've just never done that before.
Right.
So I might as well take
First time in your life under-promoting to a bishop?
I don't remember having ever under-promoted to a bishop, no. Knight is common, right? Mm-hmm. Even in middle games, right? There's some famous famous combinations, like with queen h6, queen h8, things like that, and the fork of the queens. But bishop is really
it's pretty rare.
I mean, usually you only see it in studies when there's a stalemate, things like that. But in a practical game, you almost never have any reason to promote to a bishop.
So it felt good to do, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we thought you needed to score maybe 4.5, maybe more like 4.5 out of 5 to finish if you want to have a realistic chance of fighting for the championship. Were you thinking about that at all, or you're just thinking this game and the rest?
No, I stopped looking at the scores even. I mean, I don't know. When you're -1 and you're playing really horribly, you shouldn't be thinking about the winning the tournament. Maybe if I get some momentum and things start to go my way, then I can start to think about it again. But it's still tough, and at least I'm happy that that I got on the scoreboard.
All right, well, congratulations on a fighting win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Fantastic victory, Fabi. On behalf of Christian and I, it was really, really amazing. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Well done.
Yeah.
What a day